Hello everyone, it's Anna Hel of Conflict and you're watching Channa 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 podcast.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of my podcast. We have a very special guest today joining all the way from Moscow. We got Anna Hel joining the podcast. Hi Anna,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Oh, belated happy birthday, Anna. I know you celebrated your birthday recently.
Yeah, on Tuesday, yeah, thank you very much, yeah.
So how is Moscow these days? How is all these pandemic things? These things are normal, back to normal now. How is it?
Unfortunately not. I'm still hanging around at home, doing from work from my home office, yeah. Yeah, we still have lots of people infected by Omicron right now, and it's about I don't know, like it's about 20,000 people per day are infected per statistics now, like only in Moscow. Mm.
Right. So how is the live music? When did you last perform live?
Ooh. Oh gosh, I think it was just before pandemic in that year, probably a little bit earlier even. Yeah, like
Right.
I even forgot about it. Yeah, probably yeah, 3 or 4 years ago already.
Wow. So how
Yeah.
did you sort of survive the last 2 years, like 2020 and 2021? How did the band survive? Like how did you guys work out the band stuff?
Well, it's like talking about me. I survived only because I'm doing music at home. Yeah, because well, I'm working from home and I just had but spare 3 hours per day, not spending it in traffic jam or whatever, but I had spare 3 hours a day just doing music after work. Yeah, and it really supported me mentally, pretty
Right.
much. Yeah, and I also enjoyed time with my family, of course. Like we had much more time together. Well, anyways, like we with the band, we try to do more music and try to meet each other at least once a week or even once a month. Yeah, but
Right.
still we have internet connection, so we just could like get together on like I don't know, like with you in Zoom or by Skype link. Yeah.
Right. Right. And then you know that I actually discovered you because of the South African band Chaos Doctrine, which you actually collaborated on one of their songs, right? Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
how did that happen? How did you get connected with South Africa?
Like these like 2 years of pandemic in like in my career in my doing music was pretty much like 200% because like I met tons of great musicians via internet. Well, usually like they connect me through Facebook or Instagram or just know me like by music of conflict, an
Hmm.
example. Yeah, and it just connected me and just say, okay, oh, Anna, like, do you want to collaborate with us? And I just listen to the track, and if I like the track really much, it I know like energizes me. So yeah, I just said yes.
Yeah. So it feels like there's even though the pandemic is terrible, but there seems to be some sort of positive things that it's actually giving a lot of opportunities, right? It's sort of open up the world like to everyone now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because like everyone's like we're on internet or like most of the time, like we're trying to do something interesting or the collaborations. They are just a great opportunity nowadays. Like when it's pandemic and nobody has really good times with shows. Yeah, it's a pretty much a great opportunity. And we have, I don't know, like we can do some music at home, make videos even at home. Lana Del Rey, like our cover video was done here at home. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, we like these changes are pretty much like they're good despite all the pandemic.
Right. So Anna, tell me a little bit about your childhood and what's your earliest memory of music?
Oh, you'll be laughing at me, but yeah, when I was like about 10 years old, something like that, like I was like very much into MTV music.
Right.
I really liked it much because like it was like for me as a child, it was just like another world of like, wow, music, like I just discovered by that because my mom tried to bring me to the music school, but I I was like, it was too hard for me that days because I was a child. I wanted to play, I wanted to discover something different, not to just sit around with on like the guitar or a little piano, like
Right.
studying all that stuff. Yeah, so she decided like if I'll be much more like older, I'll make my own decisions on that. Yeah, and I listened to everything, like I don't know, like pop music, Backstreet Boys, everything this was on on MTV, Prodigy, whatever, like, and it pretty much
Right.
influenced me much. But later on, like I remember that moment when I was 12 years old, and it was a pretty like I was sick, and I was like at the hospital. Yeah, and I had there some acquaintances, and they're more about like 16 years old. I was 12 and they were 16 years old. It was much more experienced in life, like, and they decided to bring me more like music, and like I asked my mom to buy me some cassettes that time. Like these first were Metallica,
Mm.
and AC/DC, and I think Aria, if you heard of this like popular metal metal band in Russia.
Right.
Yeah, and I just discovered different world. Like, oh, that was really amazing. And that's how it started.
Right. So how did the sing like how did you know that you want to become a singer and you want to create your own music? When did that idea came?
You know, I was just discovering lots, tons of music until my early 20s. Like, I even haven't had a thought that I can sing or I want to sing or whatever. And then I found Arch Enemy, like,
Right.
and Angela, yeah, and she really inspired me because, like, I said, wow, this is the energy, this is the power I want to deliver. And I don't know, it was by accident or what else. My acquaintances, they had a band, um, and they just like decided to invite me for their rehearsals because they were looking for a singer. And it was just like it's really I just remember that time. Yeah, and I was just heading around there, just looking like how they do rehearse their like singers, like moving around, doing nothing. And then I just decided to growl into a microphone. Like I just did it, like, and everyone's just like, we don't need a singer. We don't need to look for any singer anymore. Like, okay, but I just tried. Yeah, yeah, I had much fun there. That's how it started. Like discover that I really have a power and a will to do that. Really.
Right. So, like, as a female vocalist, like you mentioned Angela, and then now they have because Arch Enemy is actually one of my favorite bands. So I've seen them like 4 times already.
Mm-hmm.
So and both Angela and Alisa. So, uh, who else really like inspires or influence you on, especially the female vocalist? Who else do you like?
Oh, I love Floor Jansen. I love Anneke van Biersbergen. But they're pretty much like many vocalists I do enjoy listening nowadays. But the most first impression and like I don't know, like that I don't know, that spot was from Angela, and that's
Mm,
it. I think
yeah.
no one can inspire me more than she did. Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, so much power and so much confidence, right? Like I've
Mm-hmm.
seen her live, it's like so much confidence.
confidence, power, and will. Just like I can see the strong woman like delivering her thoughts in the music, like how she moved, how she just did everything on stage. Like it's really, it's amazing. I really miss her on stage, but
Yeah, but
yeah,
she's behind the scenes now, right? So she
yeah, she's
gets
now
things
behind
done.
the scenes, but yeah, but still she's the manager of Arch Enemy, and Arch Enemy is still alive thanks to her,
Right.
first of all. Because she's still the engine out there.
Yeah. I actually like this band that you actually collaborated with them, Seas on the Moon, with what they're doing,
Mhm.
because they're bringing in different vocalists, especially a lot of female vocalists, including you, Lena Scissorheads, and all these different, and they're creating so
Mhm.
many different music. Tell me about that collaboration with them.
Um, it was like I heard their music for a long time. Um, I was pretty much aware of the Season of the Moon and about like Lena Ace out there. Um, but you know what? I would just had such a thought, probably the idea, probably maybe someday we can collaborate. And one one day, my like friend fan, he said, "Okay, I just messaged Valentine. He's the power of the band. Like, um, and I just proposed you for vocals." I said, "What? Really? You did that?" Like I was pretty much surprised. And later on, he just messaged me and said, "Okay, yeah, I liked your voice and like your music, and let's do a collaboration together." And I was, wow, that's fantastic. I was, yeah, and it was pretty. Um, I really enjoyed our collaboration. How we did the like how we did recordings, because I recorded it here, then brought those stems to him, and how we just all the process I really enjoyed, and I'm really looking forward to doing some more, yeah, with him.
Right. So the band. Before I talk about the band Conflict, tell me a little bit about the metal scene in Russia. How is it like? What how is it? Is it a bigger scene? What happens in the metal scene there?
Well, what can I say? Like during these like 20 years, like because I can say, because like I watched it how it started and how it's going on. Like in I think in 2000, like from 2005 to 2000, maybe 15, 14, it was like it was crazy really, because lots of people were joining the like those underground bands, and there were pretty much lots of people in the clubs. But later on, because like it's Moscow, it's the center of our great country, and we always have many musicians and metal bands visiting the town during the year.
Hmm.
Like, and many people just became very picky. Like, okay, we can go here, but okay, I've been to this band like for 5 or 6 times. No, I'll go to another one. Yeah, and well, the cost of the tickets like I know increased through the years. Like, and yeah, people became very more picky. But like in 2000s, like maybe until 2010, um, I really enjoyed that time because the clubs were crowded. They supported underground metal bands a lot. I just got so energized by them. Yeah, it was a lot of attention to the underground metal, but now it's not that much, you know. Yeah, I really miss those times.
Right. Is it in Russia like the focus is like? What about the language? Is that a barrier for metal? The or is it work or the bands have able to figure it out how to do it?
Oh no, I think nowadays it's not like there are no any borders. You can just perform in Russian. You can perform because like on example, like in Europe, and there's lots of attention to the bands that perform their songs in Russian, like Arcona, like Aria, whatever, like another band. So they're pretty much more interesting to the bands that doing like music in their native languages. I think there are no borders, because like it's pretty much uh, I find it's really interesting. And so like bands can choose what do they want to do, but still English language is much more like understandable, or like it's more melodic, and I might say that it's still international language that that you can deliver with your thoughts much more easily than like in Finnish, for example. Like, because if I go like and check like the the lyrics in Finnish on example, it will be pretty much difficult for me on example.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you're Rammstein, right? Rammstein, I think it's fine, right?
But I really do dig them, because I know a little bit of like German language, and like okay,
Right.
so that's fine, it's fine for me. But it's their lyrics is not that, I don't know, I don't like it's a bit easier to comprehend. It's not like
Right.
it's really easy to comprehend, even like or Google or Google to translate it. Yeah, you know.
Right. So I know Conflict is actually quite an older band, right? So they actually formed in 2004, I think, right?
Yeah, somewhere around that. Yeah.
And then
Old monsters.
yeah, all these different lineup changes. And then when are you coming into the band? I was trying to figure it out. Is it 2007 or 2010? When are you?
2010. 2010, yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
So how were you a fan of the band before you joined? How did that happen? How did you invited to the band?
Well, I had my own band that time, like in 2014. I just Centaurian Voice,
Right.
but unfortunately I disbanded that like after 4 years. Yeah, after 4 years after our EP was released. And after that, well, I had a lot of acquaintances through the in the metal crowd and through the metal fans. And I think we met, or just what I really do remember, that me and Mike, we just got out for Fear Factory performance in Moscow. Yeah, but I think we just met a bit earlier than that. And the Mike were looking for a new vocalist that time, and he knew me, but he knew that I had Centaurian voice, how I performed. Yeah, and he just proposed me to join them.
Mm.
But I joined them after only when I heard the music he showed me, because I was a bit hesitant. I just hesitate a bit, because I know that they did it their first album in Russian, but I wanted to do it in English
Mm.
because I really like the English lyrics, whatever. Like I did some lyrics for the Stentorian voice band. Yeah. But after that, when I heard the new music, and I said yes, because I really enjoyed it and liked it, and it was Mechanism of Life that when
Right.
we released after that. Yeah.
Right. So that is from the Transform into a Human album, right? That's the album,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
is that the first English album?
Uh, for me, it was the first one, but with
Right.
Stentorian Voice Band, we just released EP The Path in 2009. It was in English, yeah. But for them too, it was like for Conflict was the first album in English, exactly.
Right. So Anna, when you as a female vocalist, when you're performing, uh, how is the response from the crowd?
Oh, it's really good. Yeah. Yeah, because I already try to connect with people that are listening to the music, not just like staying on stage, like performing, like I don't know, like in kind of in a box, but I really try to see what's the response from the crowd,
Mm.
like, because many people, there are different kind of people in the crowd, because like some of them like enjoying the music and they're trying to headbang to be like to show their energizement, like how they are energized and empowered by the music. Others are just standing like, okay, yeah, okay, that's good,
Right.
such like the, yeah, just like keeping their arms like that, and you don't know if they're enjoying or not, but still I'm trying to deliver them too. And after that, I just see that they're trying, even though they try to headbang too, you know, like, and it's really important for me that people like got energized by my music, because like this connection is the main thing when I'm performing on stage. Not just like I'm just staying on stage and performing like kind of for myself. No, that's not so.
Right. So you also have. I also check out the album from 20. I think it's from 2019. The one called Decision Code,
Mhm.
which I really love some of the songs. And were you able to tour for that album? Because I think it was released in 2019. Were you able to perform that live?
Well, I'm able. Well, yeah. Yeah. It's a good question, because like we invited a lot of cool, great vocalists out there. Yeah, but if we decided when I'm going to perform those on stage, I will just do it for like like for my, I don't know, like because they're still going to be performed a little bit, like not they're recorded on the album, of course. Yeah, I will need to
Right.
transpose the notes and other stuff. But yeah.
Right. I think your latest release, which I saw on Spotify, Autonomous, right? You have a remix. Tell me about that one.
Oh yeah. Well, probably you heard that I collaborated with my friend from Feedback Force. We did a breakbeat, you know, genetic algorithm. Yeah,
Right.
and he just proposed us to make a remix, like with the sound that he just how he hears the that song. And I said yes, yeah, I'm pretty much open for such collaboration, for such remixes. Like, yeah, I'm pretty much open-minded. Like, yeah, and probably we'll have some more remixes, not by Dmitry, but by other friend from Belarus. Yeah, and probably we'll have some interesting stuff this year as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And when I was checking out your, I think your Linktree profile, you have done so many collaborations with so many different people now, right? So different bands. It's just becoming sort of. I feel like it's sort of becoming sort of your signature outside of Conflict, like you're very open to different styles of rock and metal, and you work with so many different. Who do you like to like collaborate if you get the chance?
Um, well, I really don't know. Um, it's really well, yeah, I had some idea, but probably I would collaborate with maybe a band. Maybe you've heard Perturbator. They do kind of synthwave like stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I would collaborate with them, of course. Yeah. Well, mm, maybe Blue Stally. I don't know. There's maybe Neurotech. Uh, probably
maybe
well,
maybe you will get requests from from another country, right? A band from another place, like what happened with South Africa, right? So there's so many great bands out there, right?
yeah, there's so many great bands and so many genres. I didn't know that like I haven't had an idea maybe last or 2 years ago that I'm going to be singing
Hmm.
progressive metal, and I'm with Seas on the Moon band. I don't know what future brings because I'm pretty open to everything. Maybe electronic music, because like I really do enjoy electronic dance music, different like rave, whatever, trance music. I
Right.
know, like not really popish, but who knows? Because I do enjoy the process. I was pretty close-minded in my like when I was like 16, like till 9, like till 20, because like I listened only to death metal. Because it's true. It's like
Right.
I'm a straight metal thing, you know. but no, because like there's tons of different genres out there. You cannot just like, because we are not just sad people, on example, or just happy people. We have like tons of colors in our emotions. Like this, how I see music, because like there's so many genres, so many emotions that music can bring you. Like, and I don't want to just be closed only to only one genre and doing only one thing, and I find it a bit boring.
Right.
Yeah, because yeah, and I will try everything, because like the process is really important for me, because not much things in my life that bring me such joy of life, you know. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I see that, especially with the metalheads, they're always like, they always have this nostalgic thing there where they like old music, like old metal music, and then they're not really giving any chance to the new bands. Sometimes they're not open to even the new metal bands. They always say, okay, it's always Metallica and it's always Slayer and it's always like,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I think you're just it's I think it's time to, like, go and see all this different music. There's so many different nice genres, and right. And also, like,
Yeah.
what I realize is, like, as I grow, as I get older, I I I started to appreciate different styles of music, not just metal, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
other so many other stuff, especially those synth pop stuff like 80s new wave. I really love those.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
you know
That's
the
awesome.
Oh my god, it's so, like Joy Division and all these. I've been New
Mm-hmm.
Order. I actually
Mm-hmm.
recently watched last year. I watched the live stream of New Order. They played from O2 Arena. That
Mm-hmm.
show was so amazing. Like, so many great
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah, like, why do we need to struggle? I don't know. Why do we need to, like, yeah, we wanna have joy. We wanna live. We wanna see and hear everything that life brings. Like, I don't see any yeah, but when people are younger, they're just like, okay, now I will never listen to that popish electro-ish stuff, never, never, never. In 10 years after, wow, because well, even brains, like, they start to like, yeah, it become very boring. You really, because
Right,
like, yeah, we love it doesn't mean that we don't like metal anymore. No. It's still part of our lives, but music is really different out there. Yeah.
right, right. So, Anna, what's upcoming for you personally and for the band Conflict? What can we expect in the near future?
Oh, I do. I do hope we have a new album this fall. Yeah, and I've spent a lot of time on lyrics and music right now. We have 5 demos ready, like with vocals. I call it demos because because we are going to be still looking for sound when we do everything. When we have,
Mm,
like, an example, 10 or 12 songs, and we're still looking for sound or make some corrections, or probably revising something, because this is why I don't call those tracks, because like they're ready, because they're still not will not be ready until, I don't know, like, summertime. Yeah. What we are do I do struggle and do everything to make it released this fall. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, because like there will be something interesting on the album as well, and it will be pretty, just a little bit different than 2000, like, Decision Code. Yeah, it will have kind of different mood, I would say.
right. Anna, what's your message to the fans of this podcast, who's going to watch this or who's going to listen to this?
Oh, I wish everybody to be healthy, stay safe out there, do enjoy the things you do, listen to any genre of the music, because like and it will make your life more colorful. I bet.
Right.
like it was in mind. Yeah. And first of all, please stay safe out there and be healthy. Yeah, it's really important nowadays. It's much more important than I think everything else.
Right. Anybody you want to shout out to?
Oh, I want to shout out to my band Conflict, to those bands that collaborated with me, to Stigma, Theory X, Mechana, Seas on the Moon, Chaos Doctrine, to Feedback Force, like to everyone who just gave me opportunity to be out there to make those songs live. Yeah, I'm really thankful to them. Yeah, and shout out to maybe my family. They always support me, and just if I do, like on example, like if I do music, they are just trying to support me in any case, with any help.
Right. So if someone wants to check out your music and Conflict music, how they can listen to your music, how they can get in touch with you in social media?
Oh, sure. You can join us on the official website, conflict-metal.com. It's pretty easy. And you can find us on Instagram, on YouTube. On Instagram, it's Conflict Metal Band. Just try to find it, or Conflict Metal on Facebook. Yeah, join us. Join
Right.
us there.
And your Instagram is Anna Hel Official, right? On Instagram.
Yes, yes.
Right.
And a Hell Official. Yeah, everything's simple. You can find like the same name on the Facebook.
Right. So Anna, thanks for joining this podcast. I really enjoy this conversation, and it's great to talk to somebody from like place like Russia that we normally don't get to talk to. And I'm looking forward to your new music, Conflict music, and you're looking forward to all your new collaborations. All the best with your plans.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here. Like, yeah, I really did enjoy it too. Thank you.
Thanks, Anna. Thanks a lot. Have a great day ahead. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye.